Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, and what I wanted to show you today is what I was working on is some of the end zone graphics for Inside Blitz. And a couple people sent me some end zones, and some were really good, and some I didn't have, like Tampa Bay from the 80s and the 70s. I didn't have. So what I want to do today is show you how I've been actually using the Action PC football fields and making them Inside Blitz football fields, or end zones, I should say. So let's get right down into Photoshop. Now, again, I know you don't all have Photoshop in a whole bit. I'm not a Photoshop expert, but once I find out how to do something, I like to share it with people, okay? So this is what I've been doing in Photoshop. So I go File, I go Open, and I have all my stadiums here that I've accumulated for Action PC. Now, I have done a lot of the B's and some of the C's. So actually, I am at D right now. So I think that would be Dallas. All right, so I want to look for Dallas, and right about here, because I'm going to be doing 80. Well, I have 81 and 85. So I'm going to open here into Photoshop. What I'm going to do next is take this crop tool, and you can see it surrounds the whole field. And I'm just going to drag this over here to this end zone. I'm going to zoom in again, and this is not a Photoshop tutorial. This is just me showing you how I do it in Photoshop if you happen to have Photoshop. So I crop just inside the white as best as I can. Again, sometimes I get a little too silly here. Okay. And okay, so now I have this inside the white, and I hit enter. So now I've cropped the Cowboys here, the left side. Next thing I want to do is I want to unlock my background, and I'll tell you why in 1 second, because now I have the object separate from the background. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over here to the transform on the right-hand side. That's going to be 57 wide. I tab down. It's going to be 139 tall. So now I've scaled this to the Inside Blitz end zone. Now what I need to do is click away and make the background the same. So when I come over here, the background now is 57. I hit that. It says proceed. Yep. 139. Tab again. Proceed. And now I have this exactly the same size as my end zone and my graphic. I just slide that into place. It locks in. File, export. Export as. It's going to be a JPEG. I have it all set up at 57 by 139. I export into the Inside Blitz Helper Images folder, and I've been calling them end zone. I've just been calling them zone. So this will be Dallas left, and that should be good to go. So now I go back in and I repeat for the other side. So I'm going to open this, go to my crop tool. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to shrink that down. I'm going to zoom in so I can get a little better look at it. I want that just inside the white. And again, this is for the 80s, the 81 and the 85 season I have. And that's what I grabbed out of the Action PC. You can hear my dog bark in a minute because it's Halloween time over here. All right, so now again, I want to unlock my background. I want to just select my image, come over here, 57, tab 139. So now I have it at the size of Inside Blitz end zones. Click away, and now my canvas, I need to make 57, proceed, and 139, tab, proceed, lock that into place, file, export as, and it's going to be my 57 by 139, export this into the same folder, Inside Blitz, Helper Images, and this is going to be my, I'll just call it my end zone, I call it Zone, Dallas, right, and we are done, and that's pretty much how I've been doing the end zones here. I'm not going to remake them all. I'm just going to remake some of them here. But again, the ones I got were fine, but this seems to be working for me, and they look fantastic in the game. I've checked them out in the game. They are fantastic. So anyway, hey, I'm Dave, and I'm just another, what do I call this here? Cutting into my playing time by doing a lot of the setup here and all the custom work. Yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight here as I listen to the game on the radio. So I'll talk to everybody later. Hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think about this, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.